Hello, lovelies. It's just Jennel here. And I know I've been MIA. With quarantine lifting and my moods are lifting, everything's lifting, I figured I would come to you guys. And I apologize. I have been gone for a while. A few friends have reached out to see if I was okay. Kind of thought that I had fallen off the emotional bandwagon. And I will say that I have been through the ringer with my emotions, but it's not exactly what you guys would think. So I would say the end part of February, beginning of March, I thought that I was coming through a life change, that I was going through this motion, went to see my oldest child and my grandchild for the first time. And so I was thinking to myself, I'm getting old, which I'm not. And things were starting to take a turn to a different avenue for my life. And turned out that that was not the case. With that being said, I don't want to divulge too much because there are younger people in the audience watching, and I don't want to get in depth with it, but it took an emotional and physical turn, and I had to make some decisions. But during that journey, I had to set aside all this self-pity. I had to quit asking all these questions as to why in life, and I had to take into account all the things that I've been through the last year with my depression and my PTSD. This was a minor thing, okay? And with my physical health being a minor thing and the decisions that I had to make for my health, I had to put things into perspective. And if you've been following me on my art page, you'll see that my art has taken a turn through the watercolors, and I put myself in roles of being a female form and an animal form, and bringing in different forms of nature and just kind of piecing it together in this weird artsy thing. And then it was like that my mind kept working on me. And so then I started back with my Zentangles, and my Zentangles allowed me to work on the details of my art, opposed to the details in my mind that I overanalyzed, overthought. And it was good. It was good for me. And I felt the quarantine being in place, the opportunity to work from home, all of this happening during this time, I think it happened for a reason, and it has been enlightening. But if you yourself go through things that you can't explain, you don't know how to deal with it, your depression sets in, your mind overthinks things. I'm just going to put this into an ideal for you, but I learned during this time it was not important for me to reach out to everyone. I have a lot of social media friends. I have a lot of outside of social media friends. And I learned that I needed to keep my circle small. I needed to keep who I reached out to, who I explained things to. I needed to keep it small because I myself did not want to extend too much thought into explaining what was going on over and over and over again, because it put me back in that depressive state of mind. And so my support team I kept very small, and it was kind of central, and they knew when to step in and when to step out, and it was amazing. My boss was amazing. She was there for me. And she gave me opportunity to step out of work if I needed to. But I knew that I did not need to. That I needed to focus on, I needed to be a functioning person within society. I needed to keep going forward. That this was just a minor setback. It wasn't a little thing. And I never want to assume that that like small quarantine chapter of my life was not like a small thing, but it was small enough to give me time to reflect that life has to keep going. And the things that I'm mourning, or the things that I went through during that time, up until very recent, like the last few weeks, or couple weeks, should I say, it was just a time to get to know my body again and allow me to work through the things and the tools that my therapist has helped me with for my depression. And it allowed me to get deeper into my art. So I guess I just wanted to come to you guys and let you know, one, I'm okay. Two, if you're going through some things, it's okay to stay silent for a little while, but also let people know you're okay. And if you're dealing with something that's too much, too heavy on your heart, your mind, whatever, keep your circle small. Reach out to those that you can trust. Do not make you feel like you have to extend yourself emotionally in a time where you need to nurture yourself and love yourself. You are the most important person. I mean, yes, if you have family, they are important too. But if you are not strong within yourself, you're not strong enough for them. You need to take care of yourself. So, and if you don't have anything like I do with my art or my music or whatever like that, if you don't have that in your life, find it for your life. Because it is something to cling to. It just kind of gets you outside of yourself, something outside of who you think you have to dwell on, and your minor defaults or your minor issues that you think are wrong, your flaws or whatever. It just gets you away from that, and then allows you to think on a more positive aspect. And so I'm glad that the quarantine's lifting. I'm glad that my mood and everything's lifting, and I hope that all of you are doing fabulous. I've missed you guys. I can't wait for, I don't want life to go back to what it used to be, but I would like it to go back to a form of I can get out of the house and into the air and listen to the sounds, and I can't actually say the smells, but have the flavors of life come back at me like it used to be, because that also gave me meaning. But anyways, I love you guys, and I've missed you guys, and you can continue to follow me and see how my art's going. You know where to find me. Just Jennel is out there. So I love you guys, and I pray that you guys are well, and stay strong, okay? You got me if you got nobody. Just stay strong. Love you. Bye.